What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan1 here, and today we're going to be doing a video review on the Transformers not the last night. Well, you know what, we'll call it the last night, because this didn't come out till almost maybe a year after Age of Extinction. Today we're going to take a look at the last night leader class Grimlock. Now, many of you are going to say, I'm sure there's already a bunch of comments down there already, that this is not last night Grimlock. This is Platinum Edition Grimlock. This is the only one that really has the screen-accurate colors from Age of Extinction line. And I didn't get this till after the last night came out, so sue me, I don't care. So, anyways, we're going to have to take a good long look at this character, because this character is huge. Now, this is by far one of the best Dinobots I've seen yet. This guy is massively huge. Here he is compared to the Deluxe Long Haul, and that's not even in length. Like, he towers over him in vehicle mode, but I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can get that good shot. Yeah. And then here he is next to Leader Prime, from Age of Extinction at least. So, here we go. Get you guys out of the way. And pretty much, that's not why we're here. We're not here to admire how cool this thing looks. We're here to transform it. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this off, and you're going to take this off. But there's no Dinobot left. Oh no. But there is. And these pretty much will turn into his weapons, which, if I can get this guy to just stand straight up a bit. Yeah, I don't care. But for right now, what you're going to want to do for this, to turn it into a shield, you're going to want to take this piece and fold it all the way down, if it will fold all the way down. Oh, take this piece, fold that down, and then fold this down, and then there you have his shield. And then to make his club, you just take both of these and just make sure they plug in, and just do all of that nature. And there you have him. There you have his club. So, now, to what you guys really want to see, the robot mode. So, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to split this head section here. Now, this is important, and every reviewer I've seen, they do it backwards. They do the arms first. I'm doing the legs first. Then, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this whole top section, and, come on. We had issues with this before. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry, I had to take off my sweatshirt. It was getting pretty hot in here. You're going to want to take this section and just untab it. There we go. And then all of these have interlocking tabs that are really difficult to get to, and I can't show you each and every single one of them. But that's what it's going to look like now. It's just going to look like a jumbled, jarbled mess. So then, I'm going to want to take the legs, the inner thighs, and untab them from this section. Take this section, bring it up, and we'll mess with that later. So it's pretty much going to look like this for right now. So to get the legs done, they are on a double hinge, so you are going to want to straighten them out. Take the inner piece right here, and then what's going to happen is that, oh, you're going to want to not get that to do that. You're going to want to basically make sure that this piece lines up with that piece right there. That inner metal piece right there. You're going to want to take that, do that. Then you're going to want to fiddle around with the foot. Flip that around, rotate it inward, and then once oh, nope, I don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen at all. Sorry, his arms have a tendency to pop off. Take these spikes right here. You can leave them out, or you can leave them in. It's your preference. I prefer to keep them out. And then straighten out his arm, and then close this whole section up. Make sure everything is in its correct spot. And then take this foot section, and it's just going to slide right on into that gap right there. And then you're going to want to take the toe section, or his toe spur right there, and flip it up, and there you have a leg all done. Now, as MGO316 says, second verse, same as the first. So you're going to want to come back to this section back here, straighten out this arm, flip out these spikes right here, rotate said foot around in that slot. Make sure not to get this leg. Oh, nice tight ratchet joints. I love me some tight ratchet joints. Get that done there. Fold that in. Rotate foot around, and then take it and slide it in. Then take the foot's heel toe about the toe spur, and there you have that all done. Make sure everything sits nice and flush. Okay, straighten all that out, and there you have the legs all done. Now, there is a section to this that is kind of tricky, and I'm going to have to raise the camera a bit. So, section of this that is tricky. You are going to want to take these arms, swing them down, and then untab them from the shoulders. Pretty much just, there we go. Pretty much have them like this. Then you're going to want to take this section and collapse it down. Take these sections right on his back and fold them back a bit. You will fold them back up, but not until after it's all done. Take these, accordion them up, so you hear that really reassuring click. Do that again on this side. This one's not as reassuring. Take the feet, fold them up, flip out the hand, rotate the hand as well. Yeah, these are really tight ratchet joints, and some of them I'm not even sure I can call them ratchet joints. So pretty much flip up the foot, rotate the arm, fold down the hand, rotate it. Now this is where things get really fun. For his back, you're going to want to take the dino head and split it. Big deal. Take the jaw section, and it does have a tab section right here and right here. Take it, just jam that in there so it'll tab up nice like so. Do the same on the other side, except for it's vice versa. Open that up and then shove that in there. And now take these, rotate them up, and then just make sure that just flip them up. Make sure that this tab fits securely in his back. Then take these pieces, don't know why they're having issues now, but unfold them, and then leave these off to the side. And then you think, oh, I'm done. Well, you're not. Back section, you're going to want to take these and fold them back up. Trust me, it looks better. Looks better than just this. So, fold these back up. They don't have any sort of purpose other than to just hold it in place. Alright, I'm going to get everything straightened out. Now these pieces here are made out of soft plastic, so you take them, just shove them in that little hole right there. If you can, bring them forward a bit more. And there you have that part done. Then we got to get the other side done. There we go. Well, that's done. And then you can take his accessories, and they fit on both of his arms. Take this, and you just, I think it goes like this, right? I think so, like so. You do that. And then you got his shield, and then you take his club of justice, of murdering justice, and you just slide it all on into his hands. And there you have Grimlock, all in his robot mode and glory. And now here he is with his wave mate, Prime. And Grimlock's maybe a hair taller or something of that nature. And then take away Prime. And here he is with Deluxe Long Arm. And he's deluxe size. So this guy's deluxe size, so take that away. Now, I really enjoyed this character in the movies. I truly did. I feel like Michael Bay just kind of didn't use Grimlock and the Dinobots for that nature up to their full potential. I don't feel like he did that, at least with any of the movies. But then again, I cannot complain because if it weren't for his movies, we wouldn't have such great toys. So, you know, hey, I'll take a little and I'll give a little. So, now I'm sure many of you are questioning, why did you choose the platinum version over the retail version? Now, for those of you who don't know what the retail version looks like, let's put it this way. Chrome, metallic orange, and gray plastic. That's pretty much, that's the best description I can give you. And I like this figure a lot more because it doesn't have that gray aesthetic look, and if there was chrome on the tabs that go up here with the shoulders that you untab it downward and you put it upward, there was chrome on there, and if you have chrome on there, it's gonna chip eventually, and you know that's pretty much what it is, how it is with the ones that have chrome, like this guy. It's gonna chip eventually, so. You know, I'll take what I can get with this character. This character actually made my eyes pop a bit more because his character is just this guy. The way he looks menacing. He looks like he means business. And the top of the head of the dragons, the dinosaur heads, they look like they've been aged a while, and it looks like it did in the Age of Extinction movie. Now, here's the downside. I do not like these stupid claws. And this goes with every Grimlock character from Age of Extinction and The Last Knight. This goes for the Voyager and the Leader class, as well as the Flip and Change. I don't like these stupid Dinobot feet. I don't like them. If there was a way to maybe fold up the hand, give this thing a little heel spur, that would have made the whole lot more difference, but instead they just decided to make the hands the heels. So I can't really condone that part of it. But everything else looks like it has a place for it. It doesn't have very much back kibble. I mean, the only back kibble, I mean, if you don't put these up, I mean, this is really the only back kibble. And even then, that's not as bad. It looks like he's kind of wearing a trench coat of some sort, but you know, I can give with a full heart recommend this figure. I would personally go out and buy this figure for yourself. I wouldn't buy the retail Age of Extinction version because the retail Age of Extinction version looks like crap. But I would recommend the Platinum version. It's now currently going on sale at Big Bad Toy Store with the Platinum Edition Prime for $60 right now. So $65, $70. That's what it's currently going for. So if you really want, you know, 2 Leader class figures for the price of, if you want those, my mind went blank there. But if you want 2 Leader class figures for the price of pretty much just 1 Leader and 1 Voyager, you can go ahead and do that. If you want, this guy is definitely a must-have for any collector for that matter. I would not recommend the retail. Like I said, I'm gonna bash that character as much as I possibly, or that version of Grimlock as much as I can, because that version just deserves to die in a fiery inferno. Ugh, I don't like that. But anyways, so let's get down to posability here. Take all his weapons off here. He's got pretty much ratchet joints, and his arms can move back that far. And go about that far. If you move these up, he gets full 360 degrees of motion. But then again, who are we kidding? You want the dino heads down. You do. As for his wrists, he's got a hinge joint here, and he's got a swivel. Job of the hung. Watching. Swivel. And then he's got some elbow swivel as well. Job of the hung. Are you watching? He's got some really tight ratchet joints in his thighs. He's got a thigh swivel. He's got a foot swivel. He's also got an ankle tiltage in only one direction, and then bend at the knee, pretty much. And they're all on really thick ratchet joints. These shoulders, unfortunately, are not. They're on a friction joint, which is kind of worrying me a little bit. But then again, with every figure, there's always some give and take. He's also got some toe movement, if you really want to go for that. You can. Totally. If you want, you can. It's your figure. I'm not going to worry about it. Now, of the multiple versions of this Grimlock, of Leader Grimlock, There are only two that I would personally recommend to you. I would recommend this one to you, or I would recommend the Black Knight Grimlock. That one looks pretty good too. It was a toss-up between this one and Black Knight. Black Knight currently right now is probably going for like $80, maybe $90 if you live in the U.S. and the U.K. If you live in Asia, it's going for $50. It's an Asia exclusive. It's a Takara Tomy exclusive. So what do you expect? This is the premium Hasbro edition. This is the version that I would recommend anybody buy if you are looking for screen-accurate Grimlock without having to do much paint detail to it. If you want a Grimlock to destroy, you can destroy the retail leader class Grimlock from Age of Extinction, so you can totally do that. So another thing that I do like about this character is that he comes with weapons, and they do store very nicely on his body. The only problem is that with my version, they tend to fall off. And when they're in this mode per se, they don't like to latch on to each other very well. So let's see if I can get this on camera. Yeah. Yeah, see, it doesn't even like to latch on. So pretty much just, you know, be careful with your toys. Seller, I did manage to pick this character specifically up for $30 US on Mercari. I would also recommend that site to you as well, because they have pretty cheap Transformers. They also have pretty cheap toys, because they're being sold to you from a different perspective. There is one thing that you can do, and I totally didn't think about it till just now. You can, if you really want to, take this back here. And let's see if we can get this to work. Maybe you can't do it. There was somebody who made a tutorial video on how you could get his shield to store in on his back, but I don't really care about the shield on the back, so pretty much. Anyways, this is Leader Class Grimlock. This is Thomas1 saying, oh, before we, you know what? I'm not going to end this quite yet. Let's get a good look at that head sculpt. Look at that head sculpt. That is just absolutely well done, Michael Bay. Well done, Michael Bay. Jobby the Hong. I really wish you would give those movies a chance, because the first two were pretty good. The third one was kind of meh. The third one was pretty good as well. The fourth one was kind of meh, and the fifth one is okay. It's got a lot of story plot missing, lots of story plot details missing, but if you can get past that, you'll pretty much be able to watch any of Michael Bay's Transformer movies. So, let's see if we can get this thing back in there without killing it. So, there we go. Excuse me. Get this going here. And then, let's see if we can get this done again. It's hard to do this one-handed. Can you imagine the last time I did this? Because I was doing Transformer reviews one-handed at one point. Anyways, this is Thomas1 saying don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to leave a comment about which Transformer you want to see me do next. About what other things you want to see me do next. I know the next video that I do is going to be uploaded this weekend. We're going to do the first half of Magic Railroad, and then after that we are going to, you know what, we're just going to, help the heck with it. We'll just do the whole Magic Railroad this weekend, just to let you guys know that that's happening. It is happening. I did get the DVD copy because my VCR kind of broke down on me. I didn't want to risk the tape because it is in pretty good condition, and I don't want to ruin that. But anyways, this is Grimlock, and I have to say this version of Grimlock is the best. There is another version of Grimlock that I would recommend also buying, except for not everybody has $150 lying around. But Sir Toys, it is a knockoff company. They feature a 3 feet to 4 feet tall Grimlock. Or maybe it's not 3 to 4 feet. Maybe it's like 2 to 3. It's somewhere between 1 foot, which is probably the length of this guy. It's between this size and the size of Metroplex, the Titan class Metroplex, as well as Titan class Titan's Return Fort Max, which I hear the rumor is at some point I will be doing that. Yeah, that character is a beast. But anyways, this is Grimlock. Here's Prime. No more explanation needed. So see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.